Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be returning to Tropico 6. It has been a long time since I started an actual series on this channel. I had a short, I want to say 3-episode series where I ran out of money. And I've streamed this a few times. Currently, it's around the Tropico anniversary, so that's why they've got the big kind of anniversary with the pinata and everything. We're gonna actually see if we can do well and get far in this new series. So we'll start a new game. And we'll try another sandbox series. There are missions we can do, some of which I've done on my own time. If you want me to try and do some missions in the future, or some of these DLC missions, just let me know. I think we'll do sandbox. Oh god, we gotta pick a map. Do we do a... Do we do a pre-made map or do we do a random map? Okay, gonna be interesting. Let's do a pre-made one. We'll do Corral Rojo. We'll actually do that in the colonial era. And we'll do the max amount of population starting and the max amount of money. We'll keep everything else on fair and moderate and just keep everything kind of the same. We won't really have a victory setting, we'll just we'll play it by ear. We'll start. Okay. So I just looked at my channel real quick on my phone, and I've only done like 2 episodes of this game. As a series, not as like a live stream. I've done a couple live streams of this. Well, for now, we'll actually destroy some of these buildings. If you're not familiar with this game, I won't really be doing like a tutorial per se. But basically each era is has different challenges. So like this era, we're trying to break free of the crown. We'll put a house here and a house here. So we got 6-year mandate, 5-year mandate-ish. If that runs out, we lose. So can't have that run out. We'll upgrade and put more guards at the palace. This is how I've set up my palace. You can customize it with different layouts. I like it centered. You know what, I'll actually put this window style up. I've never really done that. We'll do the default. We'll do kind of a plastered look. We'll actually do red, and we'll do like that. We'll do a light blue on the second, kind of on the trim. I won't put red, yellow, okay. We'll do a regular cobblestone. Boundary. Do Victorian style. Peacock garden. Put a koi pond? I need 1,000 though. I think for now we'll put just a normal garden. For that we'll put not a donation box. We'll put that down. Bonsai. We'll do the weirdwood tree. Yes. I think that matches better. Oh. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to find the llamas.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or begin a new career in manual labor.
Alright, so he wants a logging camp. Any more hidden? Oh, there you are.
I ask myself, Governor, do the ends justify being mean? But for independence,
Okay.
any
They
sacrifice
want
is
a
worthwhile.
pirate cove. So I'm supposed to find 20 pinatas. Interesting. Where would another one be? Alright, so we'll put this logging camp like over here.
Well, you did the right thing,
And
which
we'll
is what
extend the mandate. And Pirate Cove, we'll put you over here. Once it actually, yeah, there we go. We'll quick build you.
Viva la revolución! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
We'll add more revolutionary immigrants. Basically, we want the percentage of people supporting the crown to lower, and the percentage of people that support us go higher. That's very royal kind of looking. That kind of looks nice. I normally have like the Asian kind of looking style, but this doesn't really fit this island. We'll up the money on there.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny...
Plantation, okay. we will start by putting 2 corn plantations up here. Put a road around it. We'll actually up budget on the construction office and add more jobs. And we'll do the same for the Teamsters office. That way it's a
Governor,
little...
the people have a request, but for safety reasons, it
You
is
want a
secret.
circus. Okay. Yes. We'll actually put the circus, like right... not right next to our palace, but like over here. There. Build you.
Our revolution is as yet only marred.
Add more immigrants. If I'm not sorry, I'm not explaining stuff, but I'm just kind of. This isn't really a tutorial. I'm just kind of playing.
I must say I'm glad to be still working with you. Finding good help is so difficult.
Extend Band-Aid again. Maybe if I stream it again and y'all have questions, then definitely I'll take those into consideration and answer them best I can.
Something does not feel quite right, Governor. I have a powerful desire to call you Presidente.
Which is what you'll call me eventually.
Corruption is so rife, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay in bribes.
That is quite a corrupt system. You have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay in bribes. We'll accept that because we already got 2 corn plantations. We'll actually delete this one. Pirates are attacking. Okay. Need to up our defenses then. What's great about Tropico 6 versus, like, I've only played Tropico 5 and Tropico 6.
More, Governor, more. Always
Another
more.
logging camp?
Hop.
Okay. We'll put this one up here.
Well, you did the right.
That Band-Aid. But yeah, I've only played...
Viva la revolution! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
immigrants. I've only played the demo to Tropico 4, but I've played Tropico 5 a lot. And obviously Tropico 6.
Foreign lands have been beset with uncontrollable conflagrations that are spreading like, well, like wildfire. It is much more dangerous than the tame stuff.
Tropico is thankfully unaffected, but entire forest farms and other combustible locations like libraries have taken a heavy toll. On the plus side, our raw materials are now much more valuable. On the minus side, we can no longer burn cheaply imported library books to heat the palace. Oh god. But yeah, so just for playing 5, when you are under attack, you can't like build your defenses then. You have to have them already built. I like that in 6, that's kind of different, so in case like you forget or need more defenses quickly.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continuous government.
Okay. Let's do a trade route with the crown. We'll do bananas. Which means we gotta put down some banana plantations. Maybe that will turn us into a banana republic. Oh. Ah. Why am I screwing up this road? Ah. Okay. So we'll have... That'll actually increase our food happiness as well.
Governor, the people have a request, but for safety
We want
reasons.
loot. So basically for food happiness, basically the more sources you have and the more like access increases the food happiness. So our food happiness is at 38. But that's because we have the... Apparently we have one person die of starvation. These plantations are helping. Currently, healthcare is low, funds low. Everything's kind of low in the colonial era. Kind of because that era sucks. In general. Compared to our time. I guess this is probably 1700s to... through the 1800s. This game's kind of set colonial era. Nice little fort. Lots of cannons. Well, let's actually set up this loot. So let's loot some bananas, hides, and iron. Let's actually get some mining up a little bit. Put 2 on that deposit. Actually, no, we'll just put the 1. Is there another? No. That's kind of a small deposit, so don't want to drain it completely. Let's actually put down a library and kind of get research up and running. Will increase the budget. Alright, what are these? Why are they attacking my plantations? Kind of annoying. And we'll actually put down a sawmill. Then we'll actually turn this into planks. Here comes our militia moving up. So that raid's going to end in about 13 months. And then we'll get some more revolutionary citizens. We'll actually increase housing happiness by putting like a few more houses right there. We could upgrade them to regular houses later, but for now they're country homes. Actually, put a chapel down. Put it right there. Just give some faith happiness. And restore the one I destroyed. I think we'll actually put down a pineapple plantation. To the two like I normally do. You don't want to build too much. Because you can have too many open jobs, and if there are not enough folks to employ it.
I must say,
And
I'm
you have a
glad to
bad
be still
time.
working with you. Finding...
Alright, more mandate. Sugar. And then, let's see. Coca. Tobacco. You kind of want to watch the those squares, because that's, if you got less squares, less efficient these are. Tobacco is there. Coffee. Coffee. Right. Cotton. Cotton's not super big on this island, looks like. We'll put you right here. Once we reach the modern era, we can get hydroponic farms. Rubber. Ooh, rubber's even worse. I want to try and keep them all together. Put you like right here. I know it's not as efficient, but I think there's a lot of like mining stuff down there in future eras. So I've played this map before, so I don't want to like I got all of them. We'll put down a rum distillery. It's kind of the only industry we can really do in the colonial era.
More, Governor, more. Always more. Hop to it.
Nope.
The crowd...
I'm not going to arrest them. I have plenty of mandate. Thunder still actually reduce sugar consumption. Actually build a road here. So there's another route up into the agrarian sector. Lots of mining we can do. We'll put the mine here. Gotta wait on this loot. Come on, you're almost there. Almost done. Yeah, we're getting some knowledge.
Excuse me, old sport. I
Build a trade route. Do it for corn.
Our revolution is as yet only
Get more revolutionary citizens. Actually put down a toy workshop as well. Put you here. It's gonna get made from logs. Which is fine. A bunch of logs over here and a bunch of logs over here.
Governor, the people have a request.
Put a chapel down, okay. Put a chapel over here.
Our revolution is a
We'll get more revolutionary citizens. New
The
task.
people of Tropico.
We will declare independence. Oh. We do not understand why we still take orders from the crown when we have the best possible leader in the world right here. And on a completely unrelated note, I was idly scribbling my quill, and I inadvertently found I had inadvertently drafted this Declaration of Independence. Maybe you'd like to sign it, Governor. We'll prepare for war.
feisty little colony, aren't we?
And we'll actually put down another fort. Up here. So I know they'll be coming in force. Gotta wait 720 days for the invasion. Put another mine right here while we're waiting. Why is there a random piece of road here? There we go. We got a lot of shacks. So I think in the next era, we'll actually put down a lot of apartments and other housing options. Then we can enact the No More Shacks edict, which will make it illegal for them to actually set up shacks, and they won't set up anymore. The problem is that costs $250 a month, and we kind of are hemorrhaging money.
Governor, the people have a request. But for safety reasons, it is a secret.
No. I'm not going to put down a third chapel. Maybe in the future, once we expand out to the other parts of this island. This is a good island to play because it's relatively flat and it's not got a bunch of mini islands that you have to deal with. In terms of putting down Teamster ports and putting down roads, all the goodies.
I ask myself, Governor.
A tavern? Yes, I will. So, tavern. I can't afford it. I can't afford a tavern? What? Colonial era will get state loans. No, not colonial era. The next era, the World Wars era, will get the state loans. Come on, just 200 more days, basically. No. 300 more days, pretty much. 200-ish. We'll have my pirates treasure hunt. Hopefully they'll get us 10K. Let's see how this invasion goes. The 2 forts should be sufficient for defense. And then we'll be our own independent nation. Where are they attacking from? Oh. They're attacking on the beach. Bite them, boys and girls. Kind of look like 1800s. Like early 1800s soldiers.
Well, I suppose you did rather well. For a bunch of savages.
We're not allowed to call this independence, though. The Foreign Office is going to announce a new member of the Crown's glorious Commonwealth. Our friends in the Republic of Tropico will join our ever-growing family of historically connected trading partners. Then I'm on my next post, a special envoy to the Archduke of Austria-Hungary. Sounds safe enough.
My heart swells with joy as I greet my fearless leader for the first time as El Presidente.
But it is a hazardous time for our fledgling nation to take flight from the colonial nest. It is a time of wars and sequels to wars, a time to fortify, to think about electrification and industry, and to train doctors to fix the health problems caused by that industry. There's so much to be done.
This is the voice of Tropico saying, it's a Canal Uno kind of day.
So we've unlocked our first 2 bits of our constitution. So you can be fully democratic. You can have open ballot elections where basically your vote is public record. Or we can just have wealthy citizens vote. Yeah, we'll have elections, but we'll have an open ballot. Those approval below 45% might turn rebel. The chance of this increased by 10. Employees of government buildings vote for El Presidente regardless of their approval. And this is changeable at any time, so we'll do this. And we'll actually do militia. You could do professional soldiers, but we don't have really the high school education. So ballot elections basically, you don't have the high school education, they can't be soldiers. And the militia gives us extra squads. So it says, it was a sovereign duty of the nation to provide for calling the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrections, rebel invasion. In doing so, no soldiers have been prevented from serving Tropico through lack of possession of any specific certification of education. The open ballot, those ballots cast to determine the position of president, being of such importance to the sovereignty of the nation of Tropico, shall be a matter of public record and thus available to the scrutiny of all citizens, rather than being accessible solely to ballot officers. Actually, this was a thing throughout the 1800s. It's really only mid to late 1800s where they start having the secret ballot. At least in the U.S. I can't speak for other countries. But they found that in real life, this caused problems because people knew who you voted for. And you can probably guess how that went. Yes, sign the Constitution. It can be amended every 10 years, so May 1919. It's currently May 1909. And we will research state loans. I need 2,000. And actually, I think with that, we're actually going to pause it here. We've started up a good bit of our agrarian industry. I think in the next episode, we'll actually start getting some factories up and kind of be making goods. And we'll actually hopefully solve our money situation by getting actually getting state loans and putting up some more trade routes and logistics and all that. If you enjoy this episode of Tropico 6, feel free to like on the video. And if you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Give it a like. So yeah. If you like everything on my channel, feel free to like and subscribe.